So what's kind of interesting is that this used to be pure blue, but then by the time I got done grinding it, it came out to this with that dark spot. And then I cut another piece off. Sorry about the markings, that's from the saw blade. And it's a lot lighter, but it still has that blue outline with the black.
I've never seen
I've never seen anything like this either. There was an older gal I was just talking to earlier this morning. She said she bought a piece quite similar to what I have 20 years ago, and she has no clue about it either.
Maybe it's just gone.
Maybe.
And this one just was hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so any information would be really awesome.
Let's put it out there if anybody knows. I'm sure somebody knows. You know how you know a gemologist when you see one?
Yeah.
Oh. They'll tell you.
Yep.
That is amazing, dude. What kind of machine are you cabbing it on?
I use a Cab King 6-inch wheel.
No, you're doing great.
Thanks.
And you're too busy working, otherwise you can run over to Diamond Pacific and do the other piece.
Yeah, on my days off of my actual job, which was last Sunday, I went on to my trim saw and just cut it up just to see what it looks like.
Dude, that is an amazing piece of chrysoprase.
Yeah, disclaimer, this is just from the trim saw, not hematite.
Yeah, still. Look at that. People are going to want to know, are you going to sell a cab?
Possibly.
Cool.
I want to know what it is I want to know what this blue is first before I decide taking it onto the auction block or up for sale.
So Louise, I can't thank you enough for sharing that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
That is wicked.
It's not every day you get to see stuff like this.
Was it $111?
No, this was just to help show where to cut.
Oh, cool.
Like a 1/4 inch slices.
Yeah, it's super stable.
Yeah.
And unlike the Zimbabwe stuff, have you seen the stuff they're calling Zimbabwe and chrysoprase?
Are you talking about aquaprase or the other one?
So it's like from Zimbabwe. They're calling it chrysoprase. To me, and you folks would know better, I always assumed, because there's a lot of, I think it's colored from nickel, right?
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of nickel colored agates.
Yeah.
But to me, chrysoprase is like champagne. It has to come from Australia.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I just forgot the name of it. I know what you're talking about.
Do you agree, though? Like, chrysoprase is Australian, everything else is nickel agate?
I would assume so. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out the whole gist about aquaprase. That's an interesting piece, too.
Never even heard of aquaprase.
Yeah, I'll be bringing it tomorrow in case you want to check it out.
Yeah, of course, dude. You kidding me? Thanks for sharing.
No problem.
Again, if you folks know anything about what's turning this chrysoprase blue, that is natural. That's not like spray painting. It's not marketer territory. You can tell it's in the band right there. You can risk it all and try to cab sideways. Don't. I mean, don't let me tell you what to do. That is wicked.
Because it looks like Western Australian just because of the brown matrix.
For sure. I mean, I'm sure it is.
Yeah, and then the gentleman over here on the other side of this tent, that's all they do is work on chrysoprase, and he even said himself he's never seen anything like it. So I seriously have no clue. At first, I bought it because it was advertised as chrysoprase with shadokite. Doesn't look like shadokite.
You didn't get it here in Broken River?
No, they specialize in opal. I got this from a guy I know from Oregon.
I just know that gentleman who's not Ash on the other side sells some.
Yeah,
but,
Don.
Don's cool. I heard his dad had a big hand of bringing the material to market back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like getting it going, you know. Now it's self-perpetuating. But
Oh, yeah.
thanks, brother.
No problem.
That is so nice.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people won't adjust that height, but that height's really important because you want to minimize that quill run just for precision, but also you can damage your ejector needle as well.
That's a clever show rig you got going on.
I run this in my shop.
Oh wow, very
really do.
nice.
I can get more water pressure on it. I will pressurize this if I'm drilling a ton of holes and I'm not worried about getting sprayed. I'll pressure this until that release valve goes on. I'll either put on a plastic apron or just not even care because I drill in Tucson and it's 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
And just go for it. That work?
Fantastic. Yo, I like to see anybody try to do that as fast, as precise, as clean by hand.
Yeah. I've drilled a lot of holes. I don't even want to try and count them up. Right? So this is going to get shorter and shorter and shorter as you drill, but this needle is going to stay the same length, so it'll get longer and longer. As you drill, the longer that needle sticks out, the more squirrely it'll get. So you just take these snips and prune it back so that it's past the cutting edge, but not sticking way far out where it becomes a challenge to keep your point, you know? Like if it's real long, then it'll come down and walk around on you, so you just prune it back, that way it retracts faster.
Yeah, pro tip, because I've had that bad girl out to there.
Yeah.
I still get all my holes. I get more than 300 most of the time, but I've never thought of that.
Yeah, prune it back. Don't ever take it out and prune it, because if this goes past the cutting edge, it's not going to eject properly and you just killed the bit. So you want to make sure it sticks out at least just a bit, you know, like I usually shoot for like a ½ millimeter past the cutting edge of the bit to eject properly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right, so you got plenty of drilling experience with this gear. Which side do you want me to film this on?
It doesn't matter. As long as it's in the shot, I can always get it in post.
All right.
Is the water working?
The water is not on. Get water started. All right, so like I tell everyone, I'm sure you probably have this dialed in. Hand on the foot, elbow on the table, and then you're using 2 fingers. Let me come around this side so I can get a better shot.
This is 1.5, right?
Yep.
Man, the Gunther press itself is so precise. How far do you like to go before you use the counterpart?
I back off just a bit because you want to see that boil of water clear that bit. So when you back off, go all the way up. There's the water. You want to see that boil come out. You got plenty of depth to flip it now. But when you're drilling, you want to definitely use that peck motion to, you want to back off enough to see a boil of water come out of that hole to clear all that debris out of there. If you don't get all that debris out of there, you're just going to grind it up into a mud, and then you're going to start running into clogging issues.
Yeah, we want those cores, and I think when I pulled out, I might have pulverized the core a bit.
Beautiful, just like that. See that boil? There it is again. Yep, perfect. Perfect.
Yo, I've drilled thousands and thousands of 2.5. That's my first 1.5. I'm gonna need to get like 10 of them things before I get out of here. Perfect for beading.
Yeah. I'll show you how you bead on this thing.
Dude, I can't thank you enough, my man, for your kindness.
So we have our bead nest for our system where you can take this out by loosening this and pop it in here. But I find that you can use this as a bead nest. See that concave surface? So to properly drill a bead, you're gonna line these up. Line these up, back it off. Now you drill down.
What?
Oh, this stuff's hard. This is aquaphrase, or they also call it chrome chalcedony.
It's not quite CHRYSOPRASE, a little bit harder probably. Damn, that's fast.
Now, put this on. Oh, I made a mistake though. Let's see if I can get this to work.
There's no mistakes in post-production.
Yeah, right. Pop this out. There we go. Go. Perfectly centered.
Stunning. I've made a living off your machines, brother. Such a blessing.
Yeah, I appreciate you promoting us, man. Like I said, Mark's Rocks. He comes over here and he said that he bought this machine because of your video.
Oh, did he get the big girl?
I did.
I hope he did, because that is the truest press I have used with a Gunther.
Yeah.
Oh man, I used a Harbor Freight and that was fine. It paid for the unit 20 times over, but this, geez Louise, it's Cadillac.
Yeah.
The booth number is P122. These folks are drilling holes for $3.50 each. Make sure to come on by here at the Keen Electric Sports Complex. Yo, I cannot thank you enough. Dude, give me one of these. I love your product so much.
Thank you.
I want a Gunther hat. If you don't give me one, I'm gonna make one.
All right. I'm gonna try and bring in some Gunther gear next year.
Definitely.
Because they have sweet. Salsa has a Gunther hat. He's got like a sweet Gunther jacket.
Dude. One question. What kind of whetstone is this?
Aluminum oxide.
Cool. That's good to know because I ran out of mine. And I was using different whetstones. It definitely is sharpening, but I want to use what you folks are using.
Sure.
Do you sell these online?
You can get them online. We also have a larger version if you're drilling a lot. We have the block.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need about 2 of them things.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ken. This video is brought to you in part by Cutting Edge Supply Company. Cutting Edge Supply is your one-stop shop for all things lapidary and jewelry making tools. Cutting Edge Supply Company has a wide selection of lapidary equipment, jewelry making tools, findings, gemstone rough, and much, much more. Cutting Edge Supply is a company ran by jewelers and lapidaries for jewelers and lapidaries. Check out Cutting Edge Supply. I love them, and you will too. Make sure to use product code LapidaryDave in checkout to directly support the channel. So a good sharp blade is important, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. The sharper the blade, the less steady your hand needs to be.
That is fantastic.
Here, have a piece.
Really?
Yeah.
What a blessing. Cannot thank you enough for your kindness.
So what I'm looking for is cleavage lines in this. It's going to allow me to
Look at that perfect book match. Jeez Louise.
welcome to Omerth Crystals.
Fantastic. And you do Instagram and TikTok and all the
Yep.
good stuff?
Yep. Mainly on TikTok, just showing pulling and splitting and all that sort of stuff.
Would you sell it uncleaved so folks can cleave it at home?
Yeah, I do, but
Let the professional do it,
there's
man.
a little bit of skill implied, so you don't mess up your
Yeah,
crystal.
if I bought them, I would want the pro to do it for me.
I don't know about pro, but I didn't lose too much on that one.
If you don't mind me asking, could you spell the name of the...
Sure. OM Earth Crystals.
Perfect.
All one word.
Where is
I
this?
can actually do this again.
Really?
Yeah. Just gotta make sure you have a steady hand and you don't fuck up. Mainly the second one.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Where is this selenite from, brother?
So this is from central Utah. It's a freshwater spring. It's the only place in the world you're gonna find this. It's golden phantom selenite.
Fantastic. Thank you, my friend. Yo, make sure to follow them on Instagram and TikTok and their YouTube channel. Awesome folks.
Your tool. This guy, poor guy. Sorry.
I enjoyed it.
You did? Okay, good.
You're the best, Andy.
Oh, I know? Did you hear that? I have that recorded. He says I'm the best.
Everyone knows that, though.
Oh, who are you and where did you come from?
I have a channel called Lapidary Dave on YouTube. I just,
you do?
yeah, just share stuff. Everyone tells me I need to come bug you. I'm trying not to bug you too much
Oh,
while you
then
work.
let's do something lapidary-ish. Hold on. So this is actually a bead that she bought, a faceted bead, and she ground it down and turned it into a cab on the Jooltool. Isn't that cool? It's such a good idea, huh? We're gonna polish that all up. Get that all spruced up. Ready to rock and roll. already cleaned up all the sides. I'm gonna use the pink buff after this, Heidi, and you'll be done. Donezo.
And so, and the pink worked on getting rid of the tarnish that I couldn't get to.
No, pink, yeah, pink's not gonna get in there yet. Nope, not gonna do that. So we're just gonna touch up real quick. I just wanna pop a shine, and then we'll do a stone. Awesome. Check this out. So we did this stone yesterday. Some guy comes up and he goes, "Can you do that?" And I go, "Sure," and we did that.
Oh, nice.
Isn't it cool?
That's stunning.
I can do the other side of it and show you. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So when I first got there, we were hiking up the Logan Pass in Colorado.
Yes.
And so I picked up some rocks to see if I could polish them into something. And I said something to my son. I said, "Find something you want me to do it." And he goes, "Here," and hands me this like he dropped it. So I polished it up, gave it to him.
No, shut up. That is the coolest story. So here we go. We just finished this. And this belongs to this artist, my Heidi.
Oh, wow.
Hey, it looks good, huh?
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome, Heidi. Yeah, I just find you on my camera. I love you.
It's so good to see you.
I know, it's so good to see you too. There, that's from my memory.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Stone. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture with you. Don't worry. So while you do that, I'm gonna film something really nice.
I just here, I'll put that out of the way. I'll put it back in.
What do you want to see? Do you want to see a turquoise? Should we do this? Should we do that?
Turquoise would be nice.
No, everyone always loves turquoise. Why not? Let's grab some turquoise. Let's grind some turquoise down. Give me a second, sweetheart. Let's pull out my diamonds.
That is such a cute name.
There we go. Extra course. So we're going to grind this diamond, this turquoise down. We're running out of water. So we're going to do this. So right here, you see that? There we go. So right here, grind this down. This is the worst.
Awesome.
Okay, so now we're gonna polish that right there. Okay? So in 3 steps, this will be done, baby.
Oh, splinter?
Who's got a splinter? So it's a new. I can make a tweezer.
Do you have a tweezer?
I don't know.
No, you don't have it in your room. You don't tell.
So we're at this level.
Oh, wow. That's already good enough for jewelry.
No, baby. I serve a higher.
You grind this down on it,
I
it
have
would be
a-
good enough to plug everything out.
To use the fine. Tell him, Yarrow. That's okay. I know. Everyone's always like, "That's good enough for me." I'm like, no, no, no. I serve an extreme high-end clientele. Nope. So now we have it. See how nice and even it is? How the light follows. See how the light follows? That's good. Now, so now we're going to hit it one more and then the polish. And you're going to be like, shut the front door. Real quick. One more sand. So it's not just about the polish. It's got to look really even. You see how fluid that shot is? Like right there. Super. And so now we're going to polish. So now it's the time to polish. Put my polishing wheel on. My compound. It's my own personal compound. And so watch this. Are you ready? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay. You ready? Here you go.
Bada bing.
Wait, hold on.
Fantastic.
It's like wet. There you go, people. There you go. It took a total of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to do that.
Only because you were talking. If you weren't,
I know.
40 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Annie.
You're so welcome. Wait, Jim, tell me what your YouTube channel is.
Lapidary Dave. I teach lapidary tips and tricks. Film the Denver, Quartzsite, and Tucson Gemshow.
Do you have an Instagram?
Oh yeah, my gram game is weak. I beg your pardon?
My gram. It's okay. At this rate, YouTube is kicking butt on my gram. My YouTube following is growing. However, I read an entire article from JCK News, and they're saying how Instagram is weak. It is weak on a business level. They said that YouTube and TikTok was a better platform to reach out to more people than the gram. I don't like the gram. They're mean.
Do you have a TikTok already? Good. I would imagine.
Huh?
They're really short videos.
You gotta do it in like 10 seconds to start. If not, people just swipe past you.
Yeah.
She just finished.
Okay, so what are you? You're Lapidary Dave?
Mm-hmm.
But I think she's going to try and do a night.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me just remember that.
I got a question for
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Annie.
You're so welcome. Very nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
I hit you up.
That is a great piece. Great color.
What are these?
I was buying it from a
You
gentleman.
gotta buy this by the bucket?
No, they'll sell it to you by the piece. I was buying. What does it smell like?
Smells like dust. Cutting dust. Because of the deep blue on it, right? What would somebody do? Slice it there or not?
I don't think you'd be able to. It would crumble on you. You know, it's probably just that size because of how fragile it can be. Even the higher quality can be pretty fragile. It's pretty difficult. There is a lower quality green that I don't even see here. That right there. That's greenish. Like this right here. The green is pretty nice. Flip that around for me. Oh, I guess it's not wet anymore, but there's a bit of a quality difference. You can tell right off the bat. I used to get this quality for 17 cents a gram, where a lot of Larimar kind of starts around $3 a gram. I was buying it from a gentleman from the Philippines for 17 cents a gram, and like I was telling you, they would buy so much tonnage that they could get a price that was lower than the average price coming directly from someone from Dominica who's selling it that way. But yeah, and it's just so hard to cut in my experience that I would prefer to buy it directly made from, buy it
You want to
finished.
ask them what that is? Maybe they'll give you a deal.
Maybe, I doubt it, but hey brother, can you tell me the price on this?
Yeah.
Well, how much per gram?
35 cents.
30. Can I hold it? Let me see how many grams. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 42. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
That's a good price.
That's not bad at all, actually. And that's kind of the sweet heart of the bucket there.
Right, I know.
I have a friend in Taos who bought a pendant maybe about this size, $300. 50 grams, 32 cents. It's like what, $15 or something? That's not bad, Mr. Reckless.
Yeah, I think
Mr. Restless, not Mr. Reckless. Mr.
It's not a
Restless.
reckless buy, is it?
You're dropping stuff over there. I like the red stuff too.
You gotta have some Larimar.
And then what goes best with Larimar? The amber, of course. Also coming from the Dominican Republic. Some people are really into the pieces with bugs. I like the regular ones, you know.
Without bugs?
Yeah, without bugs. I'm not a big buggy kind of guy.
Have you got a little bag?
Have you ever tried to cut it before? It's pretty tough. It's better to buy it the way you're getting it right here, where it's already finished, because it's not easy, dude. And in my experience, silicon carbide actually cuts it better than the diamond. Whatever they're doing, they know exactly what they're doing.
From Taos?
Yeah, how'd you know?
They just say Taos.
Oh, yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, heck yeah. New Mexican brother.
Yeah, man. It's great.
Sorry about
Nice. Yeah. Totally.
It's nice, but it's totally dead right now.
What, the show?
Taos.
Oh,
Everything
that's what my
closes
friend-
at 8:30.
My friend Nova told me. You know Nova?
I don't know. I don't think
cool.
so.
He told me it's like that. Hey, how much does this weigh, bro?
Nice sea turtle there.
He's at 80 cents a gram. Is that a good deal?
Oh, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere else outside of the Gemshow, you're going to be looking at least $3 a gram. Yeah, for sure. And I don't stand here and pretend like I don't work for them. I really don't.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it is a good price. This gentleman's a great price, actually. And at the 22nd Street show, it would be more. So
I have a booth on 22nd Street.
Oh, nice. Are you in the corner over there?
Yeah.
Do you guys use the screen? Is that you with the computer screen? The microscope?
No.
So across on the other side?
Yeah, south. A girl, my wife is in me.
Oh, you got it.
You weigh out where it is? A3 in the other door. Marianito is in
The other side.
me on the other side.
But you're friends, right?
Yeah.
You go out to dinner, enjoy.
Yeah.
You got, well, you specialize in the Larimar. The other gentleman has a lot more amber. Well, he does both, but yeah, 80 cents a gram finished is great. Like, even if you bought the rough, it's hard to cut. It's just so difficult. I always buy finished.
Hey man, what's this weigh? Well, if I was gonna buff this up with sandpaper, what would you use? Or it's too hard for that?
No, it's not too hard for that. You know,
I paid 35 for 85 for finished cabs.
You know, if you finished this piece, kept the rough shape, got a decent dome, you could get $120 for that in a necklace. Easy. You picked the sweetheart out of the batch there.
Well,
This is probably...
You picked it.
No, you picked it. Well, you bought it. That's what counts. And I wouldn't be surprised if someone was digging through the bucket, picked out a bunch of those. That's the one they didn't get out of all the sweethearts in the bucket. You know, somebody exposed it. I love the red.
What, are you recording all this?
Always.
Larimar from the Dominican Republic. All in Dominican Republic. You can find it.
It feels good.
It's good stuff. This ring is really cool.
My friend's in the Dominican now. I should send him a thing. Send him down to the beach.
That ring is cool.
Yeah. The way you do this is...
Break though, huh?
Well, yeah, it's so hard
Is it?
that it's fragile, you know, like, just keep it off the glass tables, you know?
362 this way.
362.
Oh, that's too much money. I can't spend that much. Huh? I can't spend that. This is so good deal. I just can't spend that much.
This
money.
piece has some, like, nice orange going through there.
What you want?
I've seen a lot of the red matrix.
80 cents.
I want to see how much this ring is.
That's a lot.
Like, yeah, if it's 80 cents a gram, it's not bad. It's gonna be like, what,
What is that?
15 grams tops? If it's 80 cents a gram for that, you know? It almost looks like it's coral running through here, but it's definitely not. It's just a different variation of the red matrix. To my knowledge, it is a volcanic material.
That's 24 grams.
20 grams.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was so much. Okay.
Look here, like you can try that.
These pieces are definitely different quality than the stuff over here, so it's probably not
Our ring
80
is
cents a
for
gram.
Larimar, only Larimar.
That's 25.
It's not bad. I mean, I couldn't make that ring. If I made that ring, I would charge $180. And I wouldn't be able to make it because I don't know how to cut it. It's a difficult material to cut.
You waste a lot of material. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
A lot of rings.
Let alone the spheres. That's so much wasted material. Sometimes 50%.
But you are,
Did you
Oh,
make
yeah.
this?
you make it.
Did you make them?
You know.
Well, yeah,
I
they're,
don't know.
It is a
I don't know,
beautiful
bro.
ring though. You could probably sell it for 100, right? I mean, if you...
I would keep it, but you could definitely sell it for 100. what we like to do in Taos, me and Ruben,
Larimar from Dominican Republic. Only Dominican Republic.
we'll take a band of silver and put it on the inside and roll it over the side to make the gemstone rings harder. You know, because if you hit the glass table, you push yourself up off the ground, it's gonna stumble.
This will break.
Yeah, and
I'm not
Larimar
gonna
is
get
a
it if it
particular.
breaks.
Yeah, you know, it is a great price, and the gentleman is extremely, and you know, he'll negotiate. But I mean, you live the restless life, Jeff.
Should I try to negotiate?
Yeah, tell him. What do you want to pay? What do you want to pay, Mr.
I give him
Restless?
20.
How much?
20.
Give it a shot.
All right.
Hold it out in your hand.
The 20 you mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Serious.
That's how you do it. Well, if I don't know if I have it. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at that. I've been spending all my money. I don't even have it. I guess that answers the question.
Yeah. Amazing. Man, I charge more just to braid it up. That's a lot of work. We got some beautiful whale tails over here. That's a great freeform carving. 925 silver bale. It's not a pinch bale or a glue bale. They drill a hole in it and then twist in a silver screw.
All of this is mine.
Oh, nice.
You can do what you want.
Oh, fantastic.
There's no problem.
I like the whale tails.
Oh, yeah.
Larimar from Dominican Republic. Only in Dominican Republic you can find it.
Yeah, what are they selling these for? They're all different, right?
I'm sure. But the mouth talks and the cash walks, baby.
Yeah.
You know? What would you pay for? What do you have? You can offer to him. But then again, you got a sweetheart. You got a sweetheart there. You can save your money and live to eat another, or you could spend your money and live to eat another day. But you don't eat, why eat today when you can eat tomorrow? These angel wings are fantastic. Really cool. A lot of work. Looks like they're pairing it up with coral there. Yeah, it looks like coral on the back of this. Focus, please. Coral on the back, Larimar on the front, or the back, whatever you want it to be. I like that chain. Handmade chain. And what goes the best with Larimar? Amber. Nice thin bezel, saves a lot of silver. It's probably, I don't know where silver is right now. I don't even think it's $2 a gram. It's probably a gram of silver tops. This is cool. Not perfect. It looks really good. This one is like popped out. Maybe there's a resins there. There's a great documentary by Patrick Violet on Larimar. Everyone should go watch. It doubles on Larimar and the amber there. Shows a lot of the cutting operation, tells a lot of the mythology. Recently, this material has been discovered in Costa Rica, but not in any of the similar qualities. Like, it's kind of just washing up on the beach for Costa Rica, so I imagine it's kind of just making its way there from the Dominican Republic. An amazing music scene in Dominican Republic. I would love to go there. wish you folks could just go home and watch every single video by Patrick Violet. He is stunning. Everything he makes is amazing. It's cool. You can make your own pair if you want. I have a good friend, Grandma Jean, who actually doesn't like symmetrical earrings. She wants one to be different on each ear. Here you can make your own pair. That's a really good price. If this was in like a shop and house or something, you could easily expect $75, $80 for a pair of those earrings. Oh, nice 925. Very, very cool.